Welcome back to the bubble, ladies and gentlemen, and our Gundabad campaign on Divide and Conquer version 5. In the previous episodes, we've been fighting the Elves of Lothlorien as well as the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm. Fortunately, we actually have been able to push them off so far at Erui, but also at Fenholm, I think. And we keep sending some trash reinforcements, but reinforcements nonetheless down here. And we are also actually kind of in a more aggressive stance here in case we would like to try to attack Karas-Galadon. That gate or that wall is a bit broken, so maybe we should have a chance at beating them. However, if we attack this Lorien army that's outside, we might even be able to get a draw out, not having to fight the garrison, and it would be easier all around. And if we take Karas-Galadon, I think that would be huge for us. Speaking of elves, I've actually kind of thought about if I would like to attack the high elves here in Goblin Town. I'd rather be the aggressor maybe, now that Goblin Town is weak, and attack them pretty swiftly. I do need a ballista. Ooh, wait, I do need a ballista though, but I think, yes, we have one here at Erui. It's pretty weak, only 37, but I think it's 4 times 4, so it's 16 that's necessary to man all 4 of the ballista. I think this would be enough. So if I should start sending you north to Maythelberg, I think that would be huge. And then we would much sooner be able to one-turn siege them. We are filling up with reinforcements here at Maythelberg from all kinds of different directions, just to make sure that we will have the forces necessary to attack. As soon as we have the ballista up there, I think we actually might be able to attack. There are so many units marching down to reinforce, mostly because we also need a lot of reinforcements here at Erui, because Khazad-dûm and Lothlorien are pretty strong when they combine forces. We have another army here on the way from Erindolan that's going to help. I just hope that we won't interrupt the Dol Guldur army, but they will be able to go wherever they need to go. Hopefully down to Duinberg or Roscobel or Ostingail, something in that territory. Maybe even over to Dorwinion. I think we need help, or they need to fight them on all kinds of different fronts. We have also wiped out Dale, of course, which means that we can now put our focus to Erebor and hopefully bring peace to that region. We have one army in this fort here, because I think that Burmarlinge will be a bit aggressive soon. They are getting a lot of reinforcements. And if you just look here, I mean, they have a lot of early tier troops, not a lot of armor upgrades, I don't think. Maybe we can't see that though, because we don't see the numbers. But Erebor infantry, Erebor axe throwers, Maddox, I mean, it's a lot of early tier troops. Although they still have pretty high armor, and the axe throwers are armor penetrating, I think. Yes. So they are still very scary to fight. And I don't think these lads alone would be able to break Burmarlinge. Speaking of breaking stuff, we have a lot of armies moving east. But I think the one we are most curious about is this one, which is just a stone's throw away for being able to lay siege to Kirik Gathel, and we might even attempt a one-turn siege on that one. If we get it, we will have a very, very rich mining settlement in our kingdom. Even, I think, almost on par with Erebor. So I think that would be very sweet when we get that region, and then we'll just be able to keep pushing east until we wind up with Mordor, I guess. We are not allied with Mordor. We desperately need to be allied to Mordor. I need to see if I can send a diplomat their way, because I am Sauron's loyal servant. Do we have a diplomat somewhere? Vale, Angmar, and Erebor. And Erebor. I think I would rather try to move this lad down south. actually, and try to get spies or something over here instead. Now I don't know really where Mordor is currently. Also good to know that we can pass over here, because then we need to be very cautious of Dorwinion, who has Dominion down here. Dorwinion has Dominion. But I will be going towards Mordor. I think they are at war. They have been at war with Rune for quite some time, so Mordor might have a lot of territory over here, trying to be as efficient as possible with where I walk my diplomat. For now, just straight down south though. And we still have the visibility here at Burmarlinge. That's good. And Kondovan is pretty weak. We have a spy there. 64% chance. I'd much rather just having you nearby. Would be so nice when we are able to start just absolutely blitzkrieging the Dwarves of Erebor. Very much looking forward to that. Financially, we are doing okay. We have a pretty expensive army. Pretty high army upkeep of 40,000. Most of our troops are on the field already. I think that might be why. We also have some spent at recruitment and construction. We are trying to do the best we can. But we, of course, have to put a lot of our resources into recruitment so we can keep this push that we've got going. So great that Dale is gone, that the Woodland Realm is gone. Very, very happy about that. Now we just need to take care of everything else. Also, Ered Luin has been pushing Angmar pretty hard. And I think they had an army somewhere around here that first stood close to Karn-Dûm, but maybe they're going towards Litash. They shouldn't be able to take that region, though, because I don't think they're bordering it. So it should still be Karn-Dûm they should be going for, or something down here, maybe Barchaleg. It's a capital after all, so it might be a pretty juicy target for them. And I think that's enough of an intro. We are recruiting where we can recruit. We still have... I am assembling quite an army here in the western side, because eventually I will need an alliance with Angmar in order to keep pushing and try to help them, actually, against Ered Luin. That's going to be really crucial for my conquest. But they are real freaking... They're really difficult to get an alliance with. What if I give you map information and... No. Yes, map information. And I can't give them any money because I don't have any, I guess. We have trade rights. Make demand. I don't need anything from them, that's the thing. Just reject it, and it was generous. And I've been trying so hard to just buy them as an ally, basically. But now I'm just excited to see all of this come to pass, unless the High Elves beat me to it. If they somehow hear this recording and then they amass a giant army and push Maethelberg, and then everything will be a lot less fun quite rapidly. But it looks like we are pretty easily going to collect or gather a full army, and that's great. Now, enough stalling, enough talking, let's end the turn and see what happens. Oh, and still, I forgot to move some things. Erebor has a lot of troops around there. I think they're gonna lay siege to this fort now, actually, with a full stack. No, really? They're just pushing more troops into Burmarlinge. Okay, and they didn't attack my army outside of Kirikgathol, so it might just be the case that we can push that region. That would be so great. And it would make us a lot of money. Lots of money. The Veils stand right. So now Dol Guldur must have taken something from them, I guess. Because they get a doom stack. And that's scary. Suitable husband? Yeah, sure, let's get married. Actually, I don't need to read all of this. Most advanced faction, Kingdom of Gondor. So that's not even me anymore. Recruitment. Finally! Yes! Yes, Mount Gundabad has got the Bolg champions. I would really like to use these ones, but I think they will be... I will move all of these into this fort, where they are free upkeep, so we can keep filling Mount Gundabad with really high tier troops. And already our money is gone because we're spending it on stuff. Okay. But that's great. Getting some high tier troops there. Very happy about that. Bursakul, you got some lower tier troops, but I think you're free upkeep there, so it's okay to keep you there. Rakjaberg. I need to move you lads south. All of you down south, because if the Anduin Vale got a Doom stack, they might very well soon attempt some attempt to attack us after they've taken back the regions that Dol Guldur has, because I think they are pretty weakly defended, to be honest. Okay. I will also want to just move my stuff. You can move into Maethelberg, and just like that, it's dang near full. Now it's full. Full beans. And Erindolan. Also have a general, that's great. You, first of all, you can move into this fort, because it's ours. Even though it's a Dol Guldur territory, we should be able to populate it without them being pissed with us. And we have units both at Erindolan and Emenufuin. Emenufuin, we're investing pretty heavily in buildings, though. But we're still getting stuff there. Still getting stuff. And also, speaking of stuff, I'm thinking where it might be the best for me to recruit some spies. Here. Because I think the western side is going to be more important for us, unless we go to war with Durwinian, which I really hope we don't really have to. Even though we are at war with them, technically, I hope we don't actually need to go into battle against them. And this might be it. Fenholm also trained some scouts. We're just pushing whatever we can here, really. But that's good. That's all the recruitment. You keep marching. Nope. Don't want you to go that way. If possible, to avoid it. Because I want them to be kind of oblivious to our plans until the trap closes. Okay. Now already they have doubled the amounts of troops they have there. So maybe they are... they start to see our plan. You move into Erui. You can actually get there, which kind of sucks. You get into Erui. Do you have anything that can reach? No. And you could theoretically attack Karas Galadon. But we might... If I attack Karas Galadon from this... No, if I attack you, this Lorien general, they have a lot of pretty early tier troops. So we could try to attack them. The Yavanna shows that I'm actually pretty scared of. But I think this is the best shot we have. They have 4 troops there. Pretty high level troops, actually. Galadrim archers and Galadrim guards. But if we win, then we get Karas Galadon. And then the next problem is going to be to actually keep it after we've taken it. And still trying to defend Erui. Now I'm guessing that you won't go for Fenholm, but now you're going for Erui. Need you to start moving down south, actually. We need to amass forces to attack Khazad-dûm. And I think this, with a ballista and some reinforcements, should be enough. You keep moving down south as well. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And now I'm actually coming to think that you will be more useful in the west as well. Into the west. Construction report. Earlstone, you got the rations hall, that's great. And you've started the slave hall. So after the slave hall, we will be able to build the guard barracks and then the Black Shield troops. So that's going to be great. Maethelberg got the Carpenter's Guild House, which means that all of this will be finished quicker and cheaper. I want a ration hall here, actually. And we need a slave hall as well, because I think on paper, yes, we can build the guard barracks. We just need a slave hall first. Let's queue that up for whenever we can afford it. And Tarfilin got the archery range, which means Black Shield archers. And Dale got the archery range, which means Black Shield archers. And we cannot retrain that yet. Esgaroth, you got the camp guard. Okay, so now we're starting to get the early tier troops. After this, you can go straight into the guard barracks. Just keep getting the best buildings. And now we don't have to wait 12 turns, even though we have... Because even though we have the culture, we still need to wait a lot of turns before we get to build these troops. But now that's not a problem anymore. Although, I don't really want to put too much money into early tier troops for the time being. You will be retrained at Onazanar, and Onazanar should soon be able, yes, soon be able to start making more Black Shield troops, which we actually are training in quite a lot of places. You, my friend, needs to go into Dale, and when you can afford it... Oh, we actually already can, so we move you up ahead. Good, giving you the best armor we have, basically, currently. And you... lay siege to Kirikathal. Maintain that siege. I will do a one-turn siege on that one. And you need to keep moving east. You can keep moving south. You go in there. That makes them a lot happier, which in turn makes me a lot happier. Yeehaw. You go there, build a tower, give us some visibility, and all of these smaller little stacks can keep going south. Would like for you to start moving towards this fort, actually, to be honest. And, I mean, everyone is moving, and I would love for you to build towers here. So I'm actually... Oh, you can't even build towers. However, you can. So let's start moving you south, build some towers in this region, and then take some reinforcements from the Black Shield troops. Great. So stuff is happening. End of turn report. Money's being spent, and it really bothers me that we're not the top gun in production anymore. We haven't lost anything, but Gondor is so strong. That's why we really need to start pushing on the allies of Gondor. Righto, righto, righto. You are really needed in that fort. They are going to attack soon, I think, and that's going to be super scary. But first, we will be taking Kirikathal. So let's quick save, and then push in with everything we have. The balance of power is in our favor, and I don't think Kirikathal has any towers, so I really like these odds. They only have one garrison unit. The King's warriors are ranged and effective against armor, so that's pretty scary, of course. But the Outer Hill Maddoxes are pretty weak in the grand scheme of things. Erebor infantries, of course, are sturdy. They also have a lot of armor upgrades. So it's not going to be incredibly easy. I will try not to lose any of my higher tier troops. Either way, I think that Kirikathal is going to be ours now. And I'm so excited. So excited. I'm going to try not to bust your eardrums in screaming into the mic. Or we might lose. We might lose. I have messed up a lot of really good odds before. If these are towers that can shoot, everything's gonna be a lot less fun for me. Let's start the deployment right off the bat. Oh, they actually are towers, and then if I know them correctly, they will put units up here on the walls just to activate the towers. So we will need to move everything back for now. All the ranged troops stand like so. All the melee troops like so. Wargs, I don't really think I'm going to need you in this one. Let's put you back. You like so. Start the battle. And no, they actually didn't man the walls. Or will they start, maybe? Are they going forward? No, they're not. So we can put up the ballista. We can take all of our melee troops, save for the trolls. Bring up all of the archers. Not fire at will. You will stand as close as you possibly can. Flaming shots, and then let's hope that we can smash down this gate, because Dwarven engineering is pretty damn efficient, and it's also a reinforced gate. But it looks like this won't be a problem at all. Knock on wood. You, General, can keep moving up a little bit, just to be close to your lads, giving them all the emotional and moral and physical and mental support you possibly can. That's good. That's a gate down. Now, we need to see, and I really hope this map isn't as buggy as Edinburgh. Feels like we've already been here. And the troops are moving, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So we need to start moving through here. And hope that we can get as many troops through as possible. Have them run, and then I'll take care of all of the... take care of the formations later. It looks like they are running. So it's really good that we are as well. We have captured the gate. Which way are you going? And why can't I see you on the map? Is it really... is it the case, maybe? Oh, this little corridor is cool. And buggy as hell as well. Oh my god. Is it possible that the dwarves are actually invisible while in their halls? And if so, they will start coming from this way. Oh my god. Oh my... what's up with the dwarves and their freakishly buggy maps? Okay. You. Run up here. Run up here. And then we'll need you as well. And now let's slow everything down. Did they actually start running away again? If we go over here. Up. Okay, they're actually starting to run back. So what I'm going to do is get the ballistas over here. You can stand like... can we spread you out a little bit, maybe? No? You want to be all clumped up? Cool beans. Then I'm going to let you be all clumped up. And we'll run the spears first and foremost up here, joined by the black shield warriors, and we'll throw the mountain orc hunters over here just in case. The same thing with the raiders. I hope that I won't have to use them, to be honest. Best case scenario, we will be able to just shoot them to bits with our ballista. What's over here? Is it the King's Warriors? I would guess so, because they are ranged. No, it's Edinburgh infantry. Okay. I don't know why my scroll is that slow. Oh my god, start scrolling out. And make everything a little bit faster. We still need to keep an eye on if their units start running. And the battle timer is also not our friend in this one, because we are obviously the aggressors. But if we can get some shots off with the ballistas here, that would be so sweet. So sweet. Okay. Stuff is in position. And I think we still need to keep an eye on here. And now the shields can actually stand aside a little bit. But we still need to have our infantry as close by as possible. There we go. And the spears are there. The spears are there. And we do not want you to get shot by the ballista. That would stink. Let's put you like so. And you fire at will. And you can also fire at will. Even though I don't think will is close enough. Although we are getting some shots on the Edinburgh infantry. That's really, really good. I think we should be affecting their morale pretty soon, to be honest. Run up and see if we can get... there we go. Now we're close enough and they should all be shooting at the Edinburgh infantry. And you are here as well. Pretty close. So far we've killed 9% of their total. I would really love to be able to use the ballista at their captain's bodyguard instead. We are just losing so many arrows. And we can't really move close enough to attack whatever they have on the square. I don't think so, at least. What if we put... Oh, we're already out of ammunition? Really? Damn, that was swift. Actually, oh yeah. We put quite a lot of ammo into the wall. Righto, righto. You, start walking up. And you, I want to use at the square. Now, I would actually like, because the Erebor infantry is not effective against armor, and I think they have a pretty short range, being axe units. So if we just push in with our first tier troops on the Erebor infantry, they are also pretty few, is worth keeping in mind. So hopefully we should be able to break them or drive them back or even kill them pretty swiftly. We also absolutely need to keep the battle timer in mind. Oh, they're really passive as well. That's great for us. What do they have left? The King's Warriors is going to be what we will focus all of our ammunition on, basically. And we should have that problem taken care of soon. Now they actually look like they started fighting back. You, my friends. Oh, can you get into a position? Okay, did the King's Warriors just... Okay. Walk up and start attacking them. Need to put you up here as well. I will need some more shields. And always keep an eye on the timer. If we can get the archers... Oh, yes. I think that angle is super sweet. Always keep an eye on the timer. Okay, now... Pause. It's the King's Warriors that came up. So now they will start throwing axes in my face. And that's going to kill quite a few of us, I guess. All of you are here already. That's fortunate. Run in. You can run in and intercept the Dwarven defenders. You attack the King's Warriors. You attack the King's Warriors. And yes. And then missile troops attack the Maddoxes. And you... Can you actually attack... I think I would like for you to attack the King's Warriors, to be honest. But if you just get in a good angle, you should be able to get some really good shots off on the defenders as well, to be honest. So far, we've lost 4% of our total. But they lost 42. We are absolutely smushing them to bits. And now... Attack the King's Warriors. I do believe the King's Warriors is our biggest threat right now. Kaboom! I'm not that scared of the Maddoxes. Unless they want to attack my half-trolls, then I'm a bit more scared. You, get over here. And missile troops. Can we get you into a bit of a sneakier position like this, maybe? And I know a lot of them are just going to run straight through. Run that way, please. There we go. And you are attacking something. That's good. You're also attacking... Oh, we actually have you over here. Good. And you will be attacking the back of the Maddoxes. And so... Actually, you... and throw in their backs already. You get over here. Now you are in a good position to run this way. Why are you walking into them? Don't quite get it. There we go. Run over here, please. I mean, the ones of you who get caught and die, that's basically your own fault. King's Warriors are doing stuff. Now you start attacking the King's Warriors on defensive mode, actually, or guard mode, so that you won't start engaging in melee. We should be getting some pretty good shots off here. Or we're just losing a shit ton of archers in the process. You run back, and then let's send you in instead. We're actually losing quite a few of our troops over on this side, even against the defenders. You can run back here, please. And you are not in fire at will mode. That's great. Now, fire at them. You run back, run back, run back. I don't want you to engage. Engage. And this angle from archers should be just their absolute wet dream. Straight into the back of the dwarves. So far we lost 11%. Killed 90. Actually a bit surprised of how bad it's gone for us over here. I mean, of course we have killed a lot of dwarven defenders, but feels like it's taken quite a while, and they have brought a lot of snow orcs down with them in the process. But this is just beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better angle to shoot from. I think you, where are you? You can run over here, please. And I do not think that we will be putting any more arrows into the backs of their troops, just in case we get a lot of friendly fire instead. We have plenty of time left on the battle timer, and we should also have the Captain Caboodle done. 100% killed. How is anyone left after we killed 100%? There we go. And we actually healed a few, so we lost a total of 9%. That's a tenth of our army, and I think a lot of that is early tier troops and dumb archers. So we lost 165, but we wiped out the entire garrison, and we've taken Kirikathal, which is just sweet. MVPs are Mountain Orc Hunters at 103. No one got even close. Hot damn, you guys are awesome against armor. You lost more than you sustained more casualties than you inflicted, though, but I think all in all it's good. 15 out of 109 were actually friendly fires, so I want to see the archers. I thought they would have gotten a lot more kills, to be honest. Half trolls got 30, and that's King's Warriors, so that's actually pretty good kills. The scouts, 31, 34, 18, 19, 39. That's very, very little for being snow scouts. I want to look. The ballista got 27 and 26. So that's actually halfway decent, seeing as the target that they had. Good stuff. Good stuff. At least we won the battle, and I would say that we had minimal casualties. Of course, we could have done a better job. We could have thrown the freaking trolls in there against the defenders, but I do not want to risk losing them. Can I avoid losing them? I very much want to avoid that. That's an awesome image, by the way. And there we go, Kirikathal. And now hopefully we get a whole bunch of visibility with captured towers. Sack. Oh, that's not as much money as I would have thought. Color me disappointed. At least we get a whole bunch of visibility. Just look at this. It's so great. And the dwarves are already trying to send forces back to support. And I will actually merge up some of my snow scout groups like so. And I will repair the huge city. I will destroy the barracks because I rather want to rebuild them in my own image. And not having to wait that long. Mining complex. Yes, look at that. Look at that. And with that one built, I think we're going to go straight for the Carpenter's Guild House. And then when the Guild House is finished, we will just be building everything here. And it's going to be so freaking sweet. And I think we should also have the best armor we can get. Dwarven armor, right? No, only chainmail. Okay, so we can't really get the best armor here. But it's decent. It's not as good as the scavenged dwarven plates, which we can get at Burgram, and I think even Burkaupis. But let's see. I need you to move. I also wonder if you make a good governor. Raw meat goblin, that's good. Mining income, we absolutely want that one. Smith, farmer overseer. Okay, I didn't realize that I'd actually put a freaking governor on route here. Likes cold promising. I want to see if he understands logistics. That's movement points. I mean, he is a really good general as well. Looter. True leader. Dwarven head collection. That is dark. Plunder of Kirikathal. Right. So that one's actually pretty darn good. And I'm thinking that it might be more reasonable for you to start moving south. And then when you've gone down south far enough, then I will join you with some more troops. And then I'm thinking either Mirioriarion will be first or whatever's next to that. We already have armies on their way over to this fort, and then we can take Burmarlinge with them. You, my friend, start moving this way. Give us some visibility here. I actually think that this army will be moving to Mirarion, and then these lads will need to push east. But I don't know where all these small squads are planning on going. King's shields and most likely even more late tier troops. Only here to fight the galoot. We already have low tax rate. I need you to be happier. Can you just be happier, please? Retrain what we can here. Most likely it's only an armor upgrade, but still. And now we are flat broke. Actually, no, you can't go down and build towers. We already have armies on the way, which is great. Although I would just like to have more of them, basically. Here we are retraining whatever we can retrain, and I think that's pretty darn good. Once you have the armor upgrade necessary, I will just push you east. Due east. That's Dale, Erebor. Don't really have anything fun. We will have a lot of money in the next turn. That's so great. So great. And with that, I mean, we already have all of the buildings I want queued up in Erebor. I just want them built a whole lot faster. And Dale, we can get what we want. Soon we can here as well. Okay, I think we just need to... We are finished here now. We are finished on the east side. Trait increase. Great, we already saw that one. And I've moved the ballista as much as possible. The only thing is, if I use up this entire army fighting here, and we might even lose, then the entire region here is so lightly defended. We don't even have a militia garrison here, do we? We do freaking not. I'm gonna have to fight both of them either way, I guess. Don't like it that they moved back. That's the thing. I really don't like that. You are not in range for the scrawny reinforcements that we have, but either way, this is just not enough. I'll merge these two up. And it's not anything more we can merge. I'm actually thinking that it would be more in my interest to just move everything I can into Erui. I don't know what Lothlorien has. Maybe they have a whole bunch of troops. I do like the idea of attacking them if I win. But no. Looking at it, I do not like my army composition. My later tier troops, I have some of them that are pretty healthy. But yeah, they are beaten down. Most of my numbers come in very, very early tier troops. So what I'm going to do is... let's see, I have room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I will throw my best ones into the garrison. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 maybe? Into Erui. The other part... The only problem is, I think, all of there are... No, you can't reach me. If I move you over... I need to move them away as far as possible. Where the elves... Oh, they can reach me anywhere they want. So this army is pretty much screwed. But I will try to do a far withdrawal if possible. If not, we'll just have to... take that losses, I think. Okay, we merged up some more troops. So at least that's stronger now. You are most likely freaking dead. Well, well. These things happen. At least it's good that this ballista is up and running. But then I think it would be better if you start moving down to Fenholm, to be completely honest. And I think the same with you. You're already on your way. You're on your way. And you do not have enough movement points, so it's worth it taking you out there. And you. Where might we need you? I mean, we really do need all of them over here. Fenholm need the roads as well to increase the movement points. Maybe that's more worth it than getting the ration hall, to be honest. 5 turns. And we already have the Carpenter's Guild House. Yeah, we need the mobility, to be honest. So let's get the roads. Let's get the roads. Okay. And like that, I think, yeah, don't really like the position I'm in right here, but we will do our absolute best with what we got. I do like the choice of reinforcing Erui. Actually, even though it would have been great to kill the elves. But Khazad-dûm is getting strong, and we need to just keep sending down reinforcements while simultaneously crushing on the eastern side. With that said, I would love to end the turn right now. Well, let's do that. We have some spies moving down. Dorwinion, it's good that Ilanin is not heavily reinforced. It's very, very good, I think. Because if they had... Damn, scratch that. Because if I saw that they started amassing a lot of troops in Ilanin, then that means that I need to prepare for the risk that they are launching an attack on Burkaupis, for example. Which they still very well might do. Okay, so far, that's all fine and dandy. You, how pissed are you? 65. We need a general there. Stat. How much can you make them happier just by your sheer presence? Actually, 85, so it's not perfect, but they are a little bit happier at least. And you just went around the border. And we will throw in ballistas and all of the high tier troops that we have here. Like so, we have room for 5 more. And I'm thinking that we are going to need 1, 2, 3 archers. Because apart from them, we don't really have a lot of archers. So we will need to put you in there as well. Then we have room for 1 more. And I'm thinking wargs, actually. They're still very happy in the garrison. But now you are ready to get moving, and I will push you towards Mirioriarion. And you, my friend, will start pushing south. You, over here. Build tower. Then down here, and smash down another tower there, and then start moving this way. Burmarlinge. Can we actually start moving you towards this fort and just see what happens? Still a very long way around, but I think we're just gonna have to be happy enough about that. And maybe you can start going that way as well. I think that's what we want to do. You can move there, build a tower, and then you move via this. Actually, you don't have to go through this fort. You can go over there, but I'd rather move you through the fort, reinforce you with as much as possible, and then attack Burmarlinge. Good. Stuff is happening. Recruitment reports. Bursakul. You've gotten some stuff, and we will get even more stuff. I think that's great. Withy board, and all of them are free upkeep. That's also very, very great. Withy board. You got them Black Shield archers. I need you in Onazanar to get retrained. So let's see. Withy board. Onazanar. Can't retrain them quite yet. We still have a lot of turns left until we can get them. Not a lot of turns, but 6. But in the late game, those 6 turns are really quite a lot. Archers move you towards Dale for retraining. Good. And then we have Emenufuin, you got the ballista and you got some other stuff as well. Oh, looks like we're getting a lot of spies everywhere. That's great. Pretty great. And all of this will just need to keep going west. Go to Fenholm. We do have military access with Dol Guldur, fortunately. So they shouldn't be too pissed that we are moving through their territory. You move towards Maethelberg. And you keep moving south. Ballista, keep moving north. And we are soon there. That's going to be so great. You keep moving down south as well. All the trash moving south. You move south. You should really have the goblin retinue or trait. You don't. Well supplied. Awesome. Okay, what's next? Fenholm. Eorlstone, you got a spy. Which I will start sending. I think I want to move you towards Hemeth Bryn for when I declare war on the High Elves. I need to keep an eye on that section. Kirikathal, spy. And I need to move you towards wherever the next dwarven settlement is. And we can also decrease the tax rate in Kirikathal, make them a bit happier. Worth noting is that even though I was going to have a lot of money, all of that is already gone. Queues are stalled. And Dale has retrained troops. And we still... How far away are we? Wow. That's a lot of turns. Okay. Let's just leave them be. I do want to move. And then it's Burkaupis that are retrained. The ones that I got here... I want to move you towards Burkaupis as well. That's great. Really great. And I think, can you go out of Grassguard? You actually can. You are still happy enough and we are building stuff for you. So I'd rather have you over here on the front lines. And you as well. We don't need the general just to get the troops over there. And you already have a general. I've already moved all of this. I need to end the turn already? Feels like I just did that. What happened down here? Erui. Actually, did they just... Where did the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm go? Can we merge stuff? Okay. Actually, they moved troops in there. So what I'm going to do is take the ballista... and go ballistic. Add some more troops. Oh, right. Move you in. And can we merge anything up? I don't think so. We have a lot of trash. I don't want you necessarily in that army. But you can go into Erui right now. Just like that, it looks pretty decent on all fronts here. I'm very happy that we managed to reinforce it. Then home. You're already looking pretty sharp. No one's attacking you yet. So I think it might be better to start moving you down towards Erui. But I didn't I have a spy here? Why do I have a visibility here if I don't have at least a diplomat? I don't get it. Or I just can't see him. Construction report. On Azanar, you got the Chieftain's Hall, which is great. A lot of free upkeep, and I think faster replenishment of these lads. Very happy about that. Erebor, you got the practice range, just going straight into it with the higher tier troops. Or the more important buildings. Emenufuin, you got the ration market. That's great for our economy, I hope. And Thranduil's Hall's got the guard barracks. Yes! Start queuing up those lads. We might even need some artillery and go for the drill square and archery range. Awesome. Thranduil's Halls is going to be another military hub for us. Kirikathal did repair that, going into the Carpenter's Guildhouse, and then it's construction bonanza in Kirikathal. Nothing more there. Faction announcements. A lot of trait increases, a lot of retinue expansions. Very happy about that, of course. I'm now the most advanced faction. Eat it, Gondor. Making a lot of money, and we should soon Yeah, that's the production being advanced, of course. Path blocked by my diplomat. Right. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going straight down. Getting stopped everywhere you can, of course. Path blocked, and we should be making some money in the next turn. But if we look at what we've invested in construction, this is huge. This is going to pay us back, hopefully, a lot in the long term, of course. Investing into buildings is a big must. Good. Good. Better infrastructure and all of that. And already we've exhausted all of the movement points we would like to use. So let's see if they are going to attack that fort. They might very well do that. They might very well do that. And we should try again. Okay, we have a spy. This is diplomat. Right. It's you. I want to go south. And I still want you to talk to them. I don't... Just reject it. Can we bribe them? I don't know. We need to do something. I don't want to do the accept or we will attack because I want them to be loyal allies. And talking about Angmar, there might be a very tall order. But I do need to walk through their territory without really risking a backlash from them in order to attack Erebor and really start pushing west, which is at least like a 50-turn campaign. Just because of sheer movement points. Okay, what's it looking like here now? Okay, still 4, so that's great. Where's the ballista? Right, it's on its way. So in 2 turns, maybe even 3 maximum, we will be able to lay siege to Goblin Town and we will declare war on the High Elves. But for now, end the turn. Keep forgetting to move agents. Sorry about that. So terribly sorry. Erebor, did you do anything? Do you do anything? No. Okay. So that's where the Khazad-dûm units went. I'm just going to do a far withdrawal with these lads and we'll see what happens. So let's quick save. Hope it works with the Control S for quick save. And I will just pause the recording and get back to you once I'm done with the withdrawal. Well, that was uneventful. But I'm hoping that... I mean, this might actually mean that the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, they won't attack Erwi. They will go straight for Fenholm, especially when Erwi was reinforced. So now it's even more important that we push as many troops as possible into Fenholm. Okay, we got the scouts there, that's great. And I think the few forces that we are pushing down south, that's going to help as well as the army coming south from Bjorn's Hall there. I think that's going to be huge for them to help us. And then we will be able to amass an army to attack Khazad-dûm and also the Elves. So with that said... Oh, damn, it looked very bad financially for a while there. Bride presented, yeah, look at that beautiful mug. And a prominent clan warrior. A fierce she-orc. Right, a fierce she-orc has come forward and demanded a union. Right. Well, if you find one, you're free to have him. You... keep marching towards Miriarion. That's great. And you keep moving towards that fort. How many of you can we take out of here? Need a general in this settlement. You build tower. There, build tower. And then move into Burkaupis. And then I guess you'll have to govern that one for a little while. And I still forget. I'm gonna do this now before I forget again. I want to go through all these buildings and see if I can destroy anything that I don't need. I've already destroyed the barracks. The ballista is cool, that's okay. Practice range, first tier. I could just as easily destroy that one actually. Odekarni Clan Hall, recruitment slots allowed, a number of free upkeep units. So this is actually good for us. And Merchant Bank, yeah. Axesmith's Guild. For many smiths of the Dwarven realm to gather and share ideas and techniques. The guild frequently holds challenges in terms of the great union of smiths provides superior quality weapons to the settlement that houses one of these humble halls. So with that said, we should be able to retrain. Okay, let me know in the comments if I can actually use that to retrain my troops and give them an armor upgrade, because that doesn't look like the case right now. But that is Master Stoneworkers Hall, we want that. The Miners' Quarters, we want that. Okay. So I think that looks good for now. I do want the Carpenter's Guild House to get going though, but I've queued up so many things. Marriage celebrations, yeehaw, war declared. Again? These guys are on and off. On again, off again, more than Ross and Rachel. There we go. Recruitment report, Framsburg. Yes. South with you. Fenholm. You keep marching. There we go. And you towards Fenholm. Oh, you're not even gonna reach it. Hot damn. You can reach Fenholm at least. Getting a little bit stronger. Tarfidin. I really should wait with recruitment, but I need to keep my foot on the gas. And Emenufuin, you got a spy. Let's see if we can get you into 64%. Let's go. See if we can get you in there. Would be so great. Actually, are you in there already maybe? No, you're not. You're not in there. And they have a lot of troops in between as well. It would be so great if Khazad-dûm East could just be... just walked into. If we just waltz in and take it. This is good. This reinforcing army, which is the biggest one, doesn't have a general. The general is outside. So, and it also looks like a certain Second Son's general from Game of Thrones. Cool beans. But now I think you should be strong enough to actually attack him and then get a draw out to Karas Galadon. I actually absolutely think that, although we won't have time to do that in this episode, unfortunately. You cross over, keep going. I think they're actually going... They are going to lay siege to Fenholm, but they will need at least... They will need one turn to build the siege equipment, and during that time we'll be able to amass an army to reinforce them. You keep marching down. You keep marching down. And you can move into Maythelberg. You keep moving down. Oh, all of these. Oh, damn! Very happy that I don't have to fight them. This is their doom stack. Unfortunately, it looks like a lot of them are pretty... Not a lot of them. I see 2 groups of Valesmen. I also see Bjorning Defenders, Woodman Trackers, Bjorning Shield Bearers. All really scary units. But we need to actually keep them in mind. Because we will need to help Durwinion or Dol Guldur against them. Okay. Nothing's happening over here yet. That's good, I guess. You don't need to go to Kondovan right now, and I think that Miriarion holds a pretty big area. Right? Yes, all this is Miriarion, so you'll keep going east and see what we can find over here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You will keep going there. You can keep going south. That was a bridge. No wonder we could actually have crossed it. Put a tower there just to make sure that we don't miss that little detail. Good. You can't go anywhere. You can't go anywhere. You can go a little bit closer and then move on to Burkaupis. Right. Why are they so pissed at us? Fortunately, I hope the culture will be better soon. Construction. Right, the mining network at Framsburg. Finally, I just caved and constructed that one. And it's gonna help our economy a tiny, tiny bit. We are even having profits, making profits, so we will have a pretty high treasury total. We've also finished a lot of our construction, as you can see here. Went down from 12 to 3. Faction announcements. Good stuff. And also queues are stalled. Always broke. I need to go through my queues before ending the episode and see what I actually have queued up. I have a feeling that's just recruitment. Oh, it's only the Carpenter's Guild House right now. Or Temple of Melkor here. Right, so... And here we have the Carpenter's Guild House. Right. Right, so hopefully you will be able to start construct that in the next turn. And I would also like to see... You are at 85. If I take you out, then you're at 80. If I take you out... You're at 7. Wow, these lads actually have 5% each in defense or in public order value. That's huge, actually. Ah, damn. Good that you're on your way. Good that you're on your way. And I'm very happy that they haven't attacked this fort yet from Burmarlinge. That's giving us some more time. I'm also very excited to when this army can attack Mirioriarion. With that said, I'm going to need a governor in that region, and we're starting to be a bit stretched thin on generals. I think we're sending all of them east. That's most likely the problem. Or west, sorry. Sending all of them west. We have one there. Do we have two anywhere here? No. No, because everything's moved. So now I need to start thinking about sending generals east instead. I thought I had too many there, but turns out I don't. I don't need 3 generals here. I don't need them. Don't need them. And Goblin Town still has a weak garrison. So we could, in the next turn, hopefully have the movement points to start moving and siege it. If we can do that in one turn, you start moving down to Fenholm instead. I already saw that I have way too many generals over here. And I will move out this army in its entirety, minus the general. So we won't leave minus the governor. So we don't need to leave any units in garrison. That will only be the governor. And then we will start pushing on the Misty Mountains. And if we take Goblin Town, I think, according to our script, we will be getting some stuff. Orcish subjugation. The Snorers of Gundabad seek to subjugate Middle-earth and their rivals. By conquering the capitals of certain evil nations, they unlock the ability to train troops from those nations, from those capitals. These nations include Angmar, Moria, Isengard, Dol Guldur, and Mordor. I will not be attacking Dol Guldur or Mordor, neither, hopefully, Angmar. But Moria, I'm on my way to. Isengard, I don't actually think we'll be going that far south, to be honest. Oh, you want me to take Duinburg? 6 turns. Yeah, I don't think so. Don't think so. I really hope that the Orcs of Dol Guldur will be able to face Akgrim on their own and do that without me. Or the Doomstack will want to go for me, so they will kind of just shimmy around here and not really do anything. But the Anduin Vale will never cease to surprise me of how quickly they can rally troops. They have 2 full stacks. Almost. And we also, of course, are very anxious to see what this army decides to do. I'm glad to see that they are Dwarven Travelers, but that's basically the only archer unit they do have, so it doesn't really mean that the rest isn't high-tier troops like the Legion Shield Guards and whatnot. But we will just reinforce as much as we can with what we can. Cool. So that's it for this episode. We took Kirikgathel. That's awesome. So we are moving in on Erebor. We haven't really done much else. We've just done some logistics and maintenance. But in the next episode, I'm hoping that we will be able to attack Goblin Town and lay siege to that one. And maybe even take it, claim it. Maybe even start getting some more troops that we can recruit. I'm going to Google a little bit on what kind of troops I will be able to get out of that alliance. And Framsburg, I'm very happy that you actually don't need any troops. Right, so that's what's going to happen in the next episode. We're also going to keep trying to get an alliance with Angmar. Or, if they decide to attack us, we will completely annihilate them. Take Litash, take Mount Gram, Carndum, everything. But I would much rather just walk through their territory as allies and help them against Ered Luin. And that's what's going to happen in the north. Just keep building armies, although I do think that we already have enough for 1 full stack. Then in the south, of course, keep fighting the good fight against Khazad-dûm and Lothlorien. Hopefully be able to take Karas Galadon, that would be sweet. And hopefully able to defend Fenholm as well. In the east, we will just keep pushing, really. Take Miriarion, hopefully even attack Burmarlinge, lay siege to that one. Keep pushing. Going balls to the wall on this one. So stay tuned if you want to see that. Hope you enjoy the episode. If you watched it this far, have a great day. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.
Bubble.